We have an amazing crew in the neighborhood. We have a great crew of people. I always say if the crew doesn't laugh, then it's not funny, and I want to change the joke. You know, we talk about diversity, so I love to see inclusivity behind the camera, and that's where I think it counts.
My name is Ron Mosley. My occupation on the show is first assistant director.
My name is Buck Lindloff. I'm the key second AD.
I am Mimi Deaton. I'm the associate director.
My name is Patrick Kenlin, and I'm the line producer.
My name is Dana Campbell, and I am the costume designer.
My name is Keisha Patterson, and I am key makeup.
I'm Donna Parrish, and I'm the script supervisor.
Malik S., one of the writers on the show. I think it's very important to have diversity in front of the camera, behind the camera. I think you get a better product because you're speaking and you're reaching more than one group of people. I mean, the environment is cool, the people are cool. It's rare that you have such a great team. You got over 150 people working in one production, everybody's cool.
Inclusivity is important everywhere. That's what our world is. I've worked on a lot of fairly inclusive shows. I started on Martin. And then so people here remember that. And I did some of Cedric's other show, The Soul Man. So it's been a running theme.
It's always very important to have a very inclusive crew because, you know, everything has to be a snapshot of who we are. I came out here and started on a different world. It's kind of all I knew my first decade of my career in here. To move to LA and to be able to work on shows like that. You know, you can't work on a show with Debbie Allen and not just see the celebration of it all.
You have a plethora of people who work very hard behind the scenes and who are also invested in what it is the actors are doing.
And the fun is that we make a comedy that there's more fun, there's more comedy behind the scenes than there is sometimes when we shoot the show. I've worked with some of the actors before, Cedric and Tashina, and we come here and we have a good time.
Just when I first came to LA, I was a costumer from New York by way of Charleston, South Carolina. First show I worked on was Steve Harvey. So with Steve Harvey, I met Cedric, and then DL show was right next door. So I met all the guys, even Stan Lathan was the director, and so 20 years later, I'm still working with the same people. We're a family, so all the departments work hand in hand.
It's almost not even coming to work because everyone is so open arms and friendly and nice. We can come here and talk about challenging issues. A lot of it is because we focus those issues on our shows. I think a big reason why we can come to work with such a positive attitude is because the content that we're making. We go right after real life problems.
I think it's important for us to have the central ideas to move the meter and get greater inclusion, but we are true to that. We all agree that this is what we're about.
Our show, the cast reflects the crew and vice versa. It encourages people to accomplish things in the industry because when they see people that look like them or they can identify with, you know, it makes them think, hey, I can do this too.
To work on The Neighborhood, I was brought in by Cedric, so I love him so much for that. And it's very inclusive. Everybody is represented here, on-camera talent as well as crew.
I did the pilot on this show and I said, oh, I am staying. Inclusivity is where I'm at every day. Having the crew and myself working with all of these actors, it's made a huge difference in my life. It has been a true gift.
It can only make you a better human being by being around a group of diverse people because you learn something new. Like in our writer's room, man, we learn so much about each other's culture.
This is just people from all walks of life. The feedback you get and the learning experience that you're getting, and to work in this type of environment has been just an incredible experience.
I never do this, but since the camera's
Storylines and themes that resonate strongly. I mean, honestly, all the stories come from a real place.
In there is a bathrobe, and here is a towel and a washcloth.
Matter of fact, we did an episode, one of the first episodes we did, where whether black people use a washcloth.
Why would I need a washcloth?
To wash yourself with it. It's in the name, washcloth.
I just take the soap and rub it on my body.
That's nasty.
So we all went around asking each other, do you use washcloths? Do you use washcloths? So it was kind of mostly true.
Wait a minute, do white people not use washcloths?
I don't know any who do.
Do black people use washcloths?
I don't know any who don't.
I was like, wait, that's actually for real? Like, everybody doesn't use a washcloth?
Really?
It was a wonderful experience to see that. That's like one of my favorite episodes, because then she also discovers wigs.
This is even better than the washcloth.
We have a commonality, and that commonality is laughter. That commonality is being comfortable enough with each other to know, hey, that was funny, and learning more about ourselves and learning more about each other. Whatever it is that you do on the show, whatever it is that you do, you're here. We're here together. Let's make a good show.